My name is Adrian and I have been with Cornerstone Fellowship for 11 years and here in Walnut Creek starting our campus for the last 5 years. The challenge for us as a church is that we're pretty invisible as a pop-up church. We set up every Sunday and then tear down, and so we wanted to let our neighbors, people in the community, know that there was a church in their neighborhood that would love for them to come join us. And we saw really the blessing of people coming and checking us out for the first time because of this campaign. Our experience with Propelo Media was unique because there were different avenues that people heard about us, different mediums that were used, and that made it more seamless in people's experience of gaining information and content about our church. The big thing for me was there was a strategy that I could understand. There was an intentionality that was explained to me simply enough that it made sense and I could get on board with, and the team was very responsive. And it felt, from myself and other people on my team, it felt like there was much more collaboration and partnership than I think we'd ever experienced before. One of the things that Cornerstone didn't want to do was to grab people from other churches. We wanted specifically to reach out to people that were moving into the area, that were moving into the neighborhood and maybe in need of some healthy relationships and in need of a community like a church. And so Propelo really helped us by targeting people who had just moved into the community, and through the omni-channel marketing, we got to see them attend Cornerstone for the first time. Some of the results that we saw were immediate. We saw a bump in attendance. People were coming for the first time and checking us out, and there were people, I met a family where the father had heard about us, but he couldn't remember where he had seen us, if it was in a newspaper ad, which he thought, and I said, we didn't really advertise in newspapers. But then he pulled out the postcard and he said, but then I got this. And that was what actually led him and his family to the church. And it was a great experience for him, and he was thankful that he got the postcard. And so that was one of the high points for us, was realizing that there was a family that is now part of our community that only heard about us through this campaign. I would refer Propelo to another church because being a church is a unique challenge. It's such a personal and intimate decision for a person to choose a church. And all the families that I talked to said that somehow through the media that they saw, they felt like they would fit at Cornerstone. And that's an enormous bridge to help someone cross. And to have that come across in the style of medium is a big thing.